All right, today we're meeting up with Carla Duenas. She is a registered dietitian. For those who have not seen Carla, she's been on Univision, Telemundo, talking about how she trains some of the world's greatest athletes. And today we're going to be meeting up at Nude Miami to see what does Carla put in her cart. All right, let's see, where is Carla? There's Carla. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. I'm excited.
I'm super excited. I've been waiting to try this place for a really long time.
This is the famous Nude Miami, brand new here. It's
Are you ready to shop like a dietitian?
Yes. How much would you say you spend every week in your cart?
I would say about $300 to $400.
$300 to $400. Because
Yeah.
you got Frankie.
Family of four.
Family of four.
Yes. So husband, athlete. I have 2 kids. My son is 5 years old, and he eats like an adult. So it's a lot of food weekly.
Where would you normally start?
Great question. Thanks for asking. I always start in the produce section. I always recommend people start where the fruits and vegetables are. It's the healthiest section of all, and then you fill your cart with foods that are going to motivate you to keep making the healthier choice. Then going to the proteins. I don't buy that every week though. I buy that every 2 weeks.
Why?
And because I like to stock up, honestly, it's just something that if I find a good deal, I just buy a lot so I don't have to constantly think about that. Fruits and vegetables is different. They go bad so quickly anyway, so I like to buy for the week, making sure that it's fresh, that it's seasonal as well. If they have a new, fruit and vegetable that we can buy. I usually get the kids involved, so if they see something interesting and get excited, I put it in my cart.
So yeah, what are you grabbing first in produce?
So, looking at what they have here, I like to survey this place first, just to not get overly excited and put everything in the cart.
Yeah.
So I do start always with bananas. Try to find ones that are not too yellow, so they last at least a couple of days.
Okay.
As a runner, these are a must in my house. Avocados, these make Taco Tuesdays or a quick breakfast just so much easier. And I see that they're perfectly ripe. Right?
I love avocados. I probably eat too many. Is there such a thing?
Yes, there is such a thing. It's
There
healthy
is?
fats, but it can be a lot of calories depending on your goal.
So what's next? You went through...
I mean, with fruits, honestly, I have my standards, which is always bananas. I always tend to get berries. I do look for organic when possible, but if I don't see organic as an option, I just buy conventional, because at the end of the day, eating healthier is just eating more fruits, more vegetables, not just organic.
People have a lot to say about organic. Some people think that it doesn't mean anything nowadays. What do you think? Like, do you think it actually still has, does it still, what's your take on organic?
I mean, this seal specifically, when you're buying organic products, you're looking for this seal, USDA organic. That's
Okay.
what makes it standardized. You know that there's a process behind it, making sure that it is organic, that they haven't used conventional fertilizers and whatnot. However, when it comes to health, honestly, I think people completely overestimate the health effect that gives. It's not an immediate health effect, it's more long-term. Even, I would dare to say, like decades, generationally as well. It's a decision that I make for my family, for my kids as well, but it doesn't hold me back from buying produce if I don't see it available. Add excess weight, high blood pressure, diabetes, these values decrease or get improved by just eating more fruits and vegetables, regardless of being organic or not.
Okay.
The organic is just another step for prevention of longer diseases like cancer or ear infections and things like that. You asked me about guilty pleasure?
This is one of them. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely one of them. I love sparkling water, like carbonated anything. Obviously, the sodas in general are really high in sugar. Like if you look at a Sprite or a Coke, it'll have 40 grams of sugar in just one can.
Dairy.
Yeah, this is a standard in my grocery cart as well. Like I always go for eggs.
Okay.
I've never seen this brand. Pasture raised. Raised doesn't mean anything. It could be that, yes, there's no legal definition to having this here.
Oh, wow.
What does mean something is certified humane and then organic. I'm looking for the organic seal. Do they have it?
I'm not seeing it.
Non-GMO. No, they don't have it. So this is not an organic product. Pasture raised means, who knows what it means. It could be that the chickens are roaming free in a farm, or it could be that they're in a, tight in a coop with a little tiny, 4x4 space to roam. But either way, I don't see another option. I do like to buy eggs, always making sure that they're not broken. However, come with me because I saw something that's interesting that was going to make me drop this.
I'll follow your lead.
These eggs right here. So Paradise Farms looks a little bit more home-based. I mean, this is local. If this is from Miami, maybe in a farm in Homestead, I would go for something like this over a brand that who knows where these chickens are at. Even though they're not organic, the fact that they're local, I like it better. I trust them more.
Local is always better.
Local is always better, even if it's not organic.
Okay.
The thing that I always buy is milk. I personally like cow's milk. I've tried it all. I've tried the almond milk. I've tried the rice milk. I've tried the coconut milk. However, coconut personally, it has a natural taste for me that I don't like, and it also has a lot of saturated fat. We know that saturated fat, the more that we consume, it can increase cholesterol in general. It is inflammatory, so I try to stay away from that.
Okay.
However, when it comes to cow's milk, you can find this is whole, this is chew.
Okay.
And we also have another option, which is skim. As we go down these percentages, all that we're reducing or going down it is saturated fat. So comparing these two, saturated fat, 30% in whole milk, 15% in 2%.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's a significant decrease. So I do choose cow's milk, 2%.
Okay.
Personally, I like that it's naturally sweet. Milk has lactose, which is the sugar in milk. That makes my coffee a little bit better without having to add sugar. When I bought almond milk before, rice milk, oat milk even, the unsweetened versions are so like bland and so bitter and so watery that I find myself adding creamers or sugar to make it taste good or just not enjoying my coffee. So I've gone, I've tried all over the place, and to be honest, I also buy sometimes oat milk and sometimes cow's milk to just like switch it up.
Yeah.
But nothing like just 2%, 1% cow's milk to make that coffee taste a little bit better. It's thicker, more sugar, like natural sugar in it, and it's giving me protein as well, which is what I like about cow's milk. I in my cart, cottage cheese. We've seen all the rave. I love to add these in scrambled eggs because it makes the eggs fluffy. Again, we're going for low fat because we want to reduce the saturated fat. I don't care what influencers are saying online. It's not healthy. When you look at the studies, it does increase your risk for heart disease.
Okay.
So when you go low fat, you're going low saturated fat. Everything else stays the same. I like that it's high in protein naturally. So
meat. So you're normally not buying meat here. Where do you normally buy meat?
I find that the best price, honestly, is either a Trader Joe's or Costco.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to red meat. You can't beat it. You find organic products and really good prices. You buy them bigger serving sizes. So what I do is I just get a bigger serving size and I freeze it. And that's what we have for the month. I also like on my budget, I know how much money I spend on just the protein and I make it stretch. So let's say that it's, I don't know, the third week of the month and I'm running low on the protein. I try to go harder on the beans, the tofu, eggs.
And are you doing ground beef, or are you mixing it up between ribeye and?
Okay, I mean, there's a dietitian side and there's the personal side, right? The dietitian side, I would say, if you're buying meat, reduce it at some point.
Okay.
If you're eating every day, switch it to every other day, once a week. The less you eat it, the better for long-term health overall. Try to buy turkey, right? It's a little bit healthier, a little lower in saturated fat.
Okay.
But what I personally do as well is, if I'm gonna eat meat, I want to enjoy it and not feel guilty about it. So it's not a staple in my house just for the sole purpose of I'd rather eat it at a restaurant. Go to a steakhouse, go to an Argentinian place, go to a barbecue, like eat really good meat instead of cooking it at home.
Okay.
So at home I tend to buy either like ground turkey, a lot of fish, a lot of chicken, different kinds of chicken, salmon, mahi, mix it up, and tofu.
And do you think that is there an easy way for people to track how much sugar they're intaking?
I would say take an inventory of the day. Start with the morning. What are the sources of added sugars that you're getting? Is it from the milk, from the yogurt, from the granola, from the cereal, soda, kombucha, like even the healthy drinks that you think you're drinking? And try to just identify what those sources are and look at the label for each one of those products and see, is there another brand or another flavor that has less sugar?
Is there a world where potentially sugar could ever be healthy for you or good for you? Or are there ever circumstances where it is?
I think in moderation.
Yeah.
Just honestly, everything in moderation. It depends on what you do, what goals. Like for an athlete, a lot of times I'm adding more sugar in healthy ways through fruit, through carbs, through pasta, like carbohydrates in general. Or asking them to add honey or granola to their cereals or to their bowls because they need more energy. It's a dial. Like it goes with a person with their own individual lifestyle. It's not the enemy that most people make it out to seem to be. And honestly, we don't have to completely avoid it. It's just reduction.
That was what's in your cart with Carla Duenas. What do you? This is the last part. We wanna plug your channel. Where can people find you?
If you want more tips, follow me at carla.nutrition.
Carla.nutrition. Thank you, Carla.
My pleasure. See you at the next grocery store.